what a career, Andy. You think about it, 66 World Cup and Ballon d'Or winner, captain of the 68 United team that won the European Cup, 106 caps, 49 goals. United's second highest goal scorer behind Wayne Rooney. So, Andy, incredible, and obviously all the tributes that come out. But do you know what I think about when I think of Sir Bobby, having met him on a couple of occasions? Clearly an incredibly talented footballer, that goes without saying. But I actually came secondary to me. I always thought he was an unbelievable gentleman.
Yeah, just such a humble guy. Wasn't he?
I believe it or not, I played with him.
Did you really?
It's an incredible story. I played with him. Louis Figo had a charity game. In fact, that's the challenge I'm going to set the boys. I want to find out the teams that day,
right?
In the Algarve, you know, the new stadium in the Algarve.
Yes,
I met Louis Figo a game at the golf course. We had a couple of goals of golf, and he invited us to his game. So Sir Alex was taking one of the teams, and it was surreal. Sir Bobby was there, and I'm sitting having a chat with Sir Bobby in the dressing room before the game. And he turns to me, and he said, "My wife's going to kill me, you know." He says, "Ali." I says, "How?" He says, "Because I've told the boss I'm coming on for the last 20 minutes." Right? Now, I don't know what age he'd have been. It'd be interesting to find out.
Yeah.
But I'm deadly serious, right? He came on the pitch, right, with about 20 minutes, 25 minutes to go, and the entire crowd just cheered every touch of the ball he had.
Brilliant.
He was one of these guys, wasn't he?
Yeah,
you and I were talking about it out there, actually. It's funny, and we're having a laugh about it. It was genuine. You'd probably be standing at the bottom of the highest mountain in the Himalayas, and there'd be a wee guy, and he'd say, "Where are you from?" You'd say, "England," and the first thing he'd say was Bobby Charlton.
It's true. It's very true. And all the and you know, all of those tributes that were paid to him there that we just heard. I think Jim Rosenthal's words, lovely. Henry Winter at the end there. You know, that his legacy is so great. Yeah. I just think not only a great football career, just a fantastic life. And you know, Ali, when I was involved a bit with the making of Finding Jack Charlton, the film, I know that Gabriel Clark, you and I know Gabriel really well, who's you know such
extremely
a talented guy,
very talented.
And one of the things Gabriel desperately wanted to do was to try and get Jack and Bobby together, just on I don't know, maybe even just on a park bench or something at the end of that film, and just have the two of them just turn up, sit down, and just start talking, you know. And it was something that he really wanted to try and do right from the very start, when he was talking about how and the ideas for the film, etc. He really wanted to try and make that happen if he could. Yeah. Look, unfortunately, it wasn't to be. And that would have been lovely. But nonetheless, and you know what? Obviously, people always talk about Jack and Bobby and the difficulties they had in their life, which were there. But Jack's love for his brother and respect for him as a footballer was without question. Because I remember we were talking about whether I don't think it was Gazza in 1990. But it was someone else in the tournament we were talking about, a midfield player. Yep. And so, it might have even been Mateus, someone like that. How good he was and how fast he was and he hit them from distance, you know. And we were all talking about him, and Jack sort of nodding his head, and he went, "Not as good as our kid." Yeah. You know. Yeah.
And probably right as well.
And he's right.
Well, you and I not so long ago, didn't we? The international Scotland England up at Hampden, we picked our attempted to pick our best ever. You know, all-time 11
between Scotland and England,
and he was one of the first picks. You
Definitely.
know what I mean? And I don't think anybody could argue with that.
What's your favourite Bobby goal?
Was it Mexico? The one he hits for his own 18-yard box. I mean, it's great how myth and legend, they get further out and further out, don't they? They do.
They do.
But I think it was the one. And the English supporters will excuse me if I've got the wrong team. I think it was Mexico. He hit it. Oh my!
Was that the one where he does the little?
Yes, he does a wee shimmy. He does a wee shimmy.
He's
the first. He was also the first kind of non-winger that I used to see do the wee shimmy.
Yeah,
you know, the step over and away the other way.
Yeah, brilliant at that. Fantastic. That was an astonishing hit. The one for me, Ali, his favourite for me was at Anfield for United.
Oh yeah.
I think they had all white shirt on, all white kit.
If he smashes it,
and he hits one with his right foot into the far top corner, and he was telling me earlier about it's such an unbelievable strike. And Tommy Smith was it? Tommy Lawrence was in goal.
I think it's Tommy Lawrence is in goal. and the ball goes flying by him, I think it is, and he just pulls his jersey down and goes, shakes his head and says, well, no danger, am I getting anywhere near that? Brilliant.
Fantastic. Yeah,
absolutely.
What an amazing football career, but a brilliant life.
Yeah.
A sensational life, didn't it?
Absolutely.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.